You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
She's a bishop.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is...
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers'
I feel like
Academy.
she's gonna be a playable character too, because she's got...
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Fairly well.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here as a servant, as a mercenary.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady
I have to
Rhea.
teach.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Thanks.
No.
Oh, we're talking
I'm
about
not
that.
the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Why?
I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and
A
available.
songstress and
It's
available.
nice to meet you.
What is a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then,
Boobs are big
it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
I like that symbol
Lastly,
though. Blue
there is the
lion.
Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Sure.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Hey there, Gasa.
Have you
This
no
is
intention
God.
of changing
Game
your
of the Year, you
mind,
mean?
Rhea?
Good
Appointing
tea?
a
I'm not
stranger,
sure.
a child,
Barely
no less, as a
started
professor
it.
at our esteemed academy.
Been playing for an
is-
hour.
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
I like Wii controllers, or Switch controllers, I mean. Oh, I just noticed I can control the character in the bottom with the controller. Oh, I started joining the Empire. Look at their how fancy they're dressed. Man, she's thick. While exploring the monastery, dash B or Y. What is B or Y? B or Y. Okay. If you are unsure what to do next, look at the left side of the screen. Your current objective will be displayed there. This is really sensitive, Jesus. accept a quest from Rhea?
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it.
Okay.
Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Alright.
May I ask a favor of you?
Get an iron sword from that and 500 G. Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with the quest will have icons by them. Consult the quest menu to see the quests you have accepted. The icons besides each quest indicate their status. Icons are essential. Okay.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Yeah.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Okay. Can I loot things? No, I don't think I can. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I clicked the thing. Minimap. The map in the upper right corner of the screen shows your current location. Location of important people, the direction of the quest givers, and more. Zoom and change the map with the ZR button.
That's so.
Look at this guy. The controls are kind of choppy, I have to be honest, though.
Hi. Yes.
Hey there.
Okay.
Everyone here is so fancily dressed. I like that.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name
I
is
didn't really have a
Edelgard von
choice.
Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure. Tell me about the Black Eagles. Tell me about this girl.
To the west of Fogland is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
So... her weaknesses are books. That's my weakness too, having to read. I like Petra already. She's like me. Our weaknesses
Few
are
commoners
books
have
too.
joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
I like her. Commoner. Just send allies recover up to 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. Bernadetta.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but Don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
She has a lot of weaknesses. Like, Petra has like so many strengths.
To
Only
the
the
west
books
of
are her
Philbin is an
weaknesses.
archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a
Caspar.
He's the second son of Count Bergles. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes
Can I pick
headfirst into any
characters?
battle.
I know already, but I'm
If he
gonna
ends up in
pick.
your
You
care,
guys
be
know
sure to
already.
keep a
I'm gonna
close
pick
eye on
already.
him. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work
Cat nap.
ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
He's pretty good, actually.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
It's kind of cutie.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
I like him. He's kind of like a evil-looking character. Look at that smirk. Strength archer. I really do not know what the symbols mean, to be quite honest.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
We have similar personalities. Would that make us a good couple? So I can become the Empress. Multiplies experience earned by 1.2. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, we're gonna go for her and Petra.
To the west, Bridget is
Petra and Dorothea. Who are you? I am your next teacher. I like a quest. Oh, here. This person to talk to.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a
How
pleasure.
did you know?
As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
I'm gonna grab some water. Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh my god, my dog is like right behind my chair, I just noticed. Oh, she ran away. I don't have to run away. Here, I'll put this one behind further. You can sit there. You know, with these nails, I kind of fucked myself, right? Because I bought ground beef, minced meat, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't think it's like really fun to knead that with these claws. That sucks to do, right? I mean, if I have like short nails, it already gets under my nails. So much is gonna stick to it, right? One benefit was with it, like the you know how the game how the game is like wrapped in like plastic. Usually, I literally could just like put my nails right in there and like cut it open right away. I have my Mario Maker here. I don't know what the box is. Also, I bought Pokemon cards. I don't know why. I just saw them and I wanted them. One had a Typhlosion on the front, and one had a Sceptile on the front. I was like, "Ah, that's cute. I want them." It had like God of War match up with something else. God of War was Sylveon, I think. I was like, ooh, I want to have that card. Probably not gonna get that, but yeah.
That's so.
Aw, look how many cats there are. I posted in my Discord a video of like a cat attacking like a big ass dog.
That's so.
Trying to protect its little younglings. It was so adorable. Ah, here's Chloe.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
But I like
Care to know
difficult.
more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
I like cold water. What about Lawrence?
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Look at his shirt. He's literally popping from it.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
He shouldn't be here then.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
The double skill experience earned in battle.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
I like this girl already.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit.
This
If you
is,
look up
yeah, I'm
lazy
probably
in the
this is
dictionary,
lazy.
Her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
I like how her ability is adjacent male allies deal 3 extra damage during combat. So if they have a male person sitting next to her, they will do more damage. I like that. But very useless considering I want to make a female team.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
There's a lot of people I can talk to here.
Okay. This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Wait, there's another classroom that I run past, I guess. Spotted Lawrence.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Hilda, Raphael.
Hi, it's like this.
Leonie.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne von Edmund.
Sounds very German.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Yeah, no, I'm just here to talk to
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
I already forget it, sorry. Lawrence, why are you standing all alone here?
You must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
You're a tall one, too.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Who are you?
What do you think? Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today.
He's a
being
cutie.
approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Hey.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to
Hello,
meet you.
Ashy.
This here
You're
is
also a
Dadu.
cutie.
He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot
Kind of
express
standing in
my
front of
gratitude.
Ashy.
Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Look, he's kind of like a cutie. Look at him. There, look at him. That's a cutie boy. Is he tall? He's not that tall though. He's just the same height as me. That's okay.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Yeah, no.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh? And who's this? You don't look
I like
familiar at all.
Mercedes.
Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best
Mercedes.
friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
I have to think of that girl from Glee.
Okay.
Dimitri! You kind of are
Please
a
accept
cutie,
my
I have to say
apologies for
that.
the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your
yeah,
attention?
that one girl, Mercedes, she's a cutie.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
I honestly do like Dimitri. But I like the Empire more! Then again, they have a lion as their symbol. Hey there, Banana Bread, how are you doing today? Tough decisions, tough decisions. What about the dude?
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition
Yeah, you
with
already
him
tried
sometime.
to challenge me earlier.
He's the adoptive son of
I
Lord
see,
Renato
he's
of
been
Castle
cutest.
Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Wow, I feel like characters in this group are so much better. They are better.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't
A
seem to
skirt chaser. If a female ally is adjacent, deals 2 extra damage to takes less damage during combat. Honestly, I think the characters in this...
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Looking at all these characters, right? The Holy Kingdom of Fargus. All these characters are like way better than the other houses. Like, looking at strength and weaknesses, the Blue Lions have a way better overall.
I appreciate your effort.
I suppose I should return to Rhea. I want to talk to some people still. I haven't talked to the students of the Empire yet.
Hey! This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Oh, she's cute.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Jeez, Linhard. How'd you get into the Academy with those manners?
Goodbye.
So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Thank you. I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
I want to continue exploring.
Hey.
Because there's like something here that I can talk to. Your food is ready? What kind of food do you have? Hello.
What do you want? I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Wow, like goodbye. I don't have business here yet. Oh, look at Dougie. Hello, Duggo. Okay, guys. Who am I gonna teach? I'm thinking of teaching the Eagles. Just because, I mean, I went for it first choice. I feel like I should stick to that.
Yes.
A moment, please.
Second floor? Came out from... No, I didn't came from the second floor. Did I?
Let's see. I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing
Welcome
today?
back, Hasten. Hey.
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
Good for your daddy. Yeah, I'm thinking the Eagles. I don't know how much it matters on the story impact. I kind of feel like picking the blue one, the blue lions, is like easy
Dropping by
mode.
so soon? Are you ill? This is the infirmary, you know. If you're ever wounded or sick, do feel free to drop by. Or if you would like a nice cup of tea. Would you? Well, some other time.
Crest analyzer? What is that? What could this crest be? I don't know.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
That nurse person nice. That's not a nurse. Well, she teaches. What does she teach again?
Hello, Professor. Dropping by so if you're ever wounded or sick, do feel free to drop by.
Well, I guess she's also a nurse. But she's also a professor of song She sings and she teaches something. I was distracted by her boobs when she was talking to me. Didn't that guy want to talk to me and then the only thing he says is this?
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
What do I do with the crust analyzer? Oh, I forgot I can run.
Yeah.
There's a massive amount of cats in this game. Okay, we should not run this way. Anything of interest in this area? Welcome to the library.
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodla. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
Aw, poor guy. He's too old. Doesn't really look that old. Camera is kind of annoying in this game. Okay, let's go back to picking our house, I guess. Return to the audience chamber, yeah.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
We'll pick.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
I mean, I was gonna pick that, but I mean... No.
Are you having trouble deciding? Please, open your heart to the will of
I was gonna look at the other ones for a second. There, I just wanted to look at them. Yeah, so this one has like a lot of good characters. Looking at their stats. Many are skilled archers. Many are nobility and most of them use magic. Maybe that is why these are better, because they're chivalry and excel at military art, so they have less weaknesses. I kind of want to do the Adrastian Empire, the Black Eagle House, because they're badass.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard,
yes.
Correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Okay.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning.
Oh, he can talk now?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status.
Sure.
Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
I don't mind at all.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings. Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut. Oh, please take my apologies.
I don't know what the
I have
difference
not yet
is.
mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Yes!
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Yeah. I like how he's napping.
I know we all agree to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
Yeah, thanks.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Having a gut is like having a big belly. Oh, I have a big gut too. Some combat arts gain bonus damage against certain types of enemies. In the case, the damage will be double the weapon might. I like how I can control the character at the bottom. Like, I just like do like that. Like, it's like right there. If you stand like next to it, you load faster, see? There are new places to explore in the monastery. Cool. Receive 1,000 G from the Church of Ceres as funding for this month's activities. Nice.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit.
Okay.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This
Take
will
a while.
Crests are a fascinating
3
topic.
days later.
But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now,
And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are
I'm still
passed
confused
down
about what a crest
through
is.
the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power.
I have a belly button.
Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out. There's no need to look into it. Do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this?
Whoa!
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am
How
unaware
thrilling!
of. How thrilling! Ahem. Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may
now that you know I have a crest, what can we do?
have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
That's my emotion too right now. Blank. Wow, I spent an entire day talking to him. He wasn't kidding when I had to clear up
With
the
each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
The monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you will have one day off. When you may choose an activity from the list, your only option at first will be explore. Select the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule. Rescue at dawn. At the request of the house leaders or the officer, you defeated a group of bandits. Oh, that's when yeah. Hey, look, it was Hubert's birthday. Empire Founding Day. Nice. Today is... share a meal, gardening, and fishing. House rivalry battle. Can I skip months? Press A button to review events or skip ahead to certain dates. First day off since arriving at the monastery. Use this time to get to know the students, the professors, and the facilities. Share a meal, gardening, and fishing. Okay. I guess we'll go out exploring. Statistics. Oh. So this is my room. Wow, I have a room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. In my room, or? Bulletin board. Fresh cash. Green thumb beginning. Share a bite. Please assist me by catching a delectable fish. Like some help growing vegetables, the food in the dining hall is pretty appetizing. Is anyone interested in sharing a meal? Ladies preferred. Hey there, Metal Gear. Alright, let's go share a meal, I guess.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
They can transfer to different classes. I'm gonna make an all-female class.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Alright. Cool.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Professor level E. My professor level is E. I don't know if you know what that means.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you
sure.
I have a request.
Grow plants in a greenhouse. Take seeds and ask greenhouse games there. Gained the deuce seeds. Thanks. There's a gardening in a greenhouse. We'll do that. How did that... Oh, wrong button.